I'm so stoked for this. You know, I did my IVE listening party for the IVE Switch EP, and I gotta say, Accendio was my favorite song on the album. It was, hands down. I had absolutely no idea up until yesterday that this was even going to be a thing, that music video for this was coming out. So I'm so stoked. I'm so hyped. Let's go. Very curious as to how they do this.
Yeah. Dear priest,
Oh. Already, how they shoot it, I find it really, really interesting. But was not expecting this kind of vibe or look. Whoa. Out on me. Huh. Narrative based. Interesting. It might not be for long. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Watch me, don't touch me. Love me, don't hurt me. Watch me, don't touch me.
Oh my god, they're like Sailor Moon transforming.
Love me, don't hurt me. Watch me, don't touch me.
Whoa, whoa. Ooh, I love the cut to Esau rapping, breaking the fourth wall during that moment. That is almost like it's a part of her ritual. That's sick. Oh, I love how they directed this. That, oh my god. Wow, what the fuck? This is not what I was expecting. Sound design does a lot for this. Wow, this is really well directed. This is really well directed. This could have, the idea that they're going for and how they shoot it, this could have easily been like really cheesy, but it comes off really, really classy and artistic, but also feeling a little bit like a Saturday morning cartoon, but done in a really high, elegant way. It's edited really well too. Wow. Wow. Incredible. What the fuck? They weren't able to protect it, so they lose it at the end. The slight little fade is really cool. Wow. Okay. That was so stylish and so badass. I was not expecting a narrative-based music video, and how they decide to incorporate the choreo. I mean, it feels like but a brief moment, but it's also narrative driven. It's kind of like part of their battle and spell casting. And as I mentioned, this could have easily been a pretty cheesy concept, but the way that it's shot and the way that it's handled, it feels like almost like a like a Saturday morning, not a cartoon, but like a show, kind of like Power Rangers, sort of like a live action Sailor Moon, but done in a much more grittier cinematic way. I think a lot of that has to do with shooting the action really well, but also editing it really well. There's a lot of tight editing that makes it feel a little breathless. And it's also the framing of the camera work during like their battle scenes too. It's the overall, by the way, it's the overall cinematography that I think is what makes this music video really badass. They got their cinematography down. The storyboarding for this was impeccable. I mean, again, it's IVE. I'm so glad that they are bringing this level of treatment to this group, especially for a B-side music video to additionally promote the album, which I think they're going to start promoting this song on music shows now. This opening shot even is so, I've been saying like Isla is like becoming super scary, and the way they actually hone in on that in this opening shot of her coming out, it's a little intimidating, and a lot of the parts are really intimidating. Let's watch it and we can talk about it a little more.
Yeah. Dear priest,
This is not what I was expecting. This is crazy. By the way, the sound design of this music video is really well done. The way the song is taking over, but she screams "Onni," but it doesn't overpower. In fact, the audio feels raw, like it's like in camera, like it's echoing through the halls rather than like an ADR type of situation. Really well designed. You see, like a lot of their frame, also the color grading too. It has a bit of like a Japanese filmic look to it. Japanese color grading, like the crushed blacks and the purple hues in the skin tone is I would say this is a very popular Japanese film style. But notice there's a lot of off-centering in their framing. The phone here is one thing, but the shot of Liz right here, I think a common trap that people might fall into for films specifically, videos are one thing, but centered framing for everything, it should be more intentional. Centered framing is a lot more impactful, right? And I think a lot of music videos tend to do centered framing because, centers, visuals, etc., highlighting to make them look a certain way. But the off-centered framing makes for this music video to look largely very, very much more cinematic in certain ways, and how they jump around that is very important.
Watch me, don't touch me. Love me, don't hurt me. Watch me, don't touch me.
See, a lot more center framing during their transformation scenes. Much more impactful. By the way, damn, Liz. Damn. This comeback is Liz's era. It looks incredible. But yeah, wow. It's like the classic magical schoolgirl transformation type of thing, but done and treated in a very high class and extremely serious manner. I love that it's not being treated as just like a silly thing or even as a joke or even as a comical thing. I love how beautiful and cinematic it actually looks. A lot of off-center framing. A lot of off-center framing. Eugen's acting there was so good. That smile was super devilish. Also, looks like they also shot these on anamorphic lenses. Very like no. It's quite possible it's just like a radial blur that they're putting around her. But the radial blur here just like gives it a much more warped look. It might be an anamorphic lens in that, no, it's a radial blur for sure. No, I still love that. I still love the way Isa's rap is breaking the fourth wall right there. The little bits of the breaking of the fourth wall in this music video where basically the music video and the song kind of intersect is what makes it so incredible. Also, I think what really makes this music video work is, God, this is a great shot. Great framing. Their willingness to, so obviously they're supposed to be their evil versions, right? But to get around this, because obviously there aren't actually another copy of IVE. Ordinarily, they would just do an upfront shot, but this slightly raised aerial shot and the willingness to even have body doubles is also what adds to making it feel more actually done cinematically rather than just a music video either. Watch me, don't touch me, love me. God, I love that. I love that cut to the dark versions of IVE, and you notice they've got a bit of the tilted look. It's called the Dutch angle. Makes them look. It gives you the visual idea of like there's something wrong with them because the camera is literally off angle. Just very great cinematography in this music video, which this is nothing against Accendio. Like I said, it's my favorite B-side on this album. But based on how it sounds, I thought we would be getting like a dance music video. This is not what I was expecting. Don't touch me, love me, don't hurt me, watch me, don't touch me. Also, what the fuck? Dark Wonyoung's drip is insane. The long coat with the beanie, it's insane. Wow, she went for that kick. And then a little bit of an art piece moment. Where they freeze and the flashes of light. Again, more off-center framing right there with Yujin. No, this is Izo. Oh. Yeah, there's a bit more of also a performative, like the way they turn their dance into something a bit more ritualistic and performative is so cool. It's what really adds to it. So, you know, we talk about the off-center, like off-center, a lot of off-center framing. And so then when they are center framed, it's always very impactful. Like it's right there. It's Wonyoung casting this kind of like, sort of like a banishment spell to banish them all. Just incredible. Dead. I see. They left it in the fridge, but because it passed the timer, the Accendio wand went elsewhere. I cannot hear what that kid is saying. Even this ending shot. So it's a mix of a lot of great things in this music video. I can't. Hold on. Yeah. This ending shot is so cool. Slightly shifted. Are they also implying that this is the dark versions of IVE? This isn't even like the good versions? I don't know. It might be. It might be. But the slight tilt of the shot at the end, the slight tilt is interesting. Wait a minute. Why is my keyboard suddenly not working? Oh no, this is the good versions of IVE. They're wings, not like the kind of the pointy ones. So a mix of really great dramatic cinematic lighting. This is one example. Really amazing color grading. Really amazing. Type of color grading that you often see more in Japanese film is very big here. Turns what could be, I think any other K-pop group would have handled this in a much more lighter manner. It would have come off a bit more casual, but I feel like the way the team handled this music video, like it was a very serious short film art piece, is what I think also essentially captures the soul of the song of Accendio. You know, the way it kind of accelerates in that post chorus, that that's one of my favorite parts that I love about the song, and I love how intense it gets. I love how serious it gets. And they take the most lightest possible storyline that could be, and they make it fit the theme of Accendio through just really great filmmaking. I'm really, really astounded by how amazing this music video is. I do not say that lightly. In some ways, I like it more than Heya. Not completely. Heya is like a different level of like ascension, but like I felt like from a filmmaker standpoint, I was ascending. That one with Heya, it feels like the song itself, the music video itself felt like it was taking me to heaven. For me here, it was the creative aspect and how they handle it that made me feel like I was in artistic heaven. I loved it. As a filmmaker, as someone who appreciates art, I'm very obsessed with the production of this. This is not what I was expecting, and I would love to know your thoughts. What the heck were you expecting for IVE's Accendio music video? I don't know, like maybe something like kitsch, you know? Like this was not it. This was beyond my expectations, and they nailed it. So guys, I would love to know your thoughts on the Accendio music video, their creative approach, and their dark and very realistic, grounded approach to a fantastic magical girl concept. Would love to know, how do you think they did? Do you think they pulled it off? I think they pulled it off. They made it also, they brought in like this sort of crystalline, very fashion forward kind of vibe that's in the song into the music video as well. Also, who's your favorite member in the Dark IVE troupe? I gotta say, like Yujin, her acting as like the dark version, really, really well done. But I don't know. Kar looked really cool. But Wonyoung's drip was insane. It was badass. Guys, let me know in the comments below just everything you thought about the video. Would love to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you next time. Bye.